going on? You got me? So are you going to go with us to bowl?
Yes, I'm going to shoot.
Please, I need a star, man. Just send me a star. You see, I'm giving you some good views here in New York. I'm giving you some good views starting Island Ferry. I'm giving you some good views. Why worry now? So how much taxes you added to it?
7.
Now the taxes I do when you pay with a card and all, they got to charge fees all the time. So just a question, if we decide to stop to Times Square,
You can just get off in Times Square.
what would we get up at Times Square and then see around? Would we be able to get a train from Times Square to New York?
Right, Penn Station right there. I put Authority on 34th Street. I tell you, I swear to God, she's motivated.
I know, right? I just said that was crazy.
And they came back.
But no, I was just saying that too. I was like, that's crazy. Like, back to back. Hi, how you doing?
Why, he getting some good commission, right?
Yeah.
He getting some good commission.
You go right here. Guys, everybody ready? Guys, come, follow me. Come. Yeah, I see my nigga Dre. I see hold up.
Huh? Yeah, we'll go to it from there. We go to Times Square. A minute on there also. Jackie won't cry. George, you in New York. Finally in New York, George.
This would be an escort. He will escort you. The boat used to leave from Slip 6. That's under reconstruction. It's a free shuttle provided for you. It's a double-decker bus. So if you want to utilize the bus, once you get off the boat, you can. They go back to town square.
Okay.
You understand? He will escort you. Unfortunately, this is a commission-based job. Any tips are appreciated. It's not mandatory that you tip. That's how I get my base pay. 4-man job, some lot of work. If you tip, you have to tip. Now, the camera can't accept any money moving forward. Appreciate any tips. Anybody like to tip? Yes. Good.
They going there?
Yeah, you gonna welcome?
What?
Thank you, man.
So what tip the other do again?
Nah, you don't got to tip, man. Hey, wait, open. Show him open. Go. I'm good. Yo, follow him. Wait, appreciate it.
Yeah, wait on us, man.
I'm coming. I'm gonna serve you down.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the family.
So he said the boat would take us and then we get on the bus?
The bus is going to take you to your boat.
Okay.
Once you get there, your boat is going to be there. You guys do the 1 hour. You come back here at Times Square.
Okay.
All right. Come on, guys.
Where's Times Square? This?
Brother, not at the same time. I got my guests right here. I got to take care of my guests. I can't answer all the questions. I need my group. I need my group. I can't.
Yeah, but that's the group, yeah.
Right. I need my group. My group. My group. This is my group.
Oh.
Right I'm just escorting you guys for a favor.
The man escorting. Patient. And I'm the one here working. You asking me, John, I don't want to do everything. I'm not working here. Yeah, all right, you want to you can't, you asking me. Yep. See the building? New York. Who is this guy? This is John Erickson statue.
Wait, guys, take it down.
Now the shelter bus at the top, right?
foto?
I got you.
Também foi a de menos. É building, né? Sim. See, yeah, in New York.
Coming.
After you work so hard, in the end you gotta take some vacation, man. This is the vacation. Took my little vacation.
Yo, come on. Yeah, follow me.
I know, right?
Come on, guys. Yeah, we're here. Go walk.
I thought you reach out there, they'll be little. You know, right? You say, go come out later. Where we stand?
We almost there. We right there. We're going to this line right there.
Brooklyn. Patrick Turner. Brooklyn Turner. See, on the street is selling stuff. Hey, guys, we have on you.
Hey, you alright? Where's my people? I gotta put my people and you go right behind me. Come on. Alright, the church is gonna be here. You guys right behind us. Right here. We got about to come back to back to back. We're gonna take this, we're gonna take you guys. We're gonna take you straight to your pier. Once you guys get to your pier, you're gonna be able to get right there in the motor meeting.
Biggie. Mickey, buy me one Coke or Fanta.
He's saying two water for $4, one water for $1. I'm only one man. So that person go get water. You want water?
But buy me one.
Water?
I some water or something. We got a lot of journalists and things around here. We got journalists double. Huh? I can visit community myself first.
All right, guys, have fun. Hey, give me a high five.
Oh, man.
Thank you. The guy on the camera, Mr. Hop, journalist, trying to show you.
See that building way up? They still extending that building.
Let's just dive on water. My man. $1. Yeah, they was at $2. Too late. Now no water usually $2 for your boy. Yeah, that's it. Okay, get some water.
Wait, I mean, I see how for this. Hey, yo, how much you sell this? $4? $4 for that soda. $4.
This building is the Brooklyn factory.
So the bus coming for us?
Yeah, that whole line, yo. Let me go walk and see the line. How much you sell your water? Water. A bottle of water. $1? I want 2 bottles.
What?
Water.
How many?
2. How about your soda? How much you sell the soda? Everybody you see here waiting on the ferry. Florida, that's my last. That dollar over there. Okay. Double you want drink? All right, folks. I be right back. At least y'all have seen enough now. I'll be right back. We're not going to the dance floor right now. Facebook, I have no copyright to any music playing. Lord have mercy. No copyrights to any music playing. I own no copyrights. Facebook, I own no copyrights to any music playing. I own no copyright Facebook to any music. Please don't block my video. Let me just let you know now. I own no copyrights. Inside that building. They're all selling Red Bull. For how much, Dada? How much you sell your Red Bull? I know the prices are for them. How much was it? $18 win. How much for the burger on this side? Burger. $19 for burger and fries. Jesus. Huh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now we are at the ferry stop here in New York. At 5 o'clock, at 4:45 we'll be boarding the ferry. You read the picture there, oh now a Fred on you, mommy. You see that one? You see it? You read that Fred on you, mommy. That put it down, maybe you. At the ferry stop, we're gonna board the ferry. Then it's hot. You pigeon they can steal your food from you. Yeah? Yeah, they can steal your food. Ain't you one patient?
Et puis, il y a des gens qui sont fous. Non, c'est ça.
The what? All the way? Yeah.
Folks to our left, check out that funny cluster of, it looks like white mushrooms coming up out of the water. That's called Little Island. It's a recent public park they just added within the past few years. You can see it's multi-level. It's covered in beautiful green trees and other plants. They hire some very fancy, expensive landscapers to design that park. It's also their band show. You can see concerts there. That's a fun, free thing to do in New York City is check out Little Island.
8-hour money. 30 minutes of our time. Eh? No, Mickey was standing over there, Jenna. Let Mickey over there. Now, everybody in the woman, I guess, is here. City.
Development because it combines rail, ferry, and pedestrian services. Today, it sees more than 50,000 commuters daily, making it the 9th busiest in North America. It also tells us that we are passing by Hoboken, New Jersey. Hoboken, New Jersey is the birthplace and hometown of that famous American singer, Frank Sinatra. It's where the zipper was invented, and the first recorded game of baseball was played in Hoboken. Coming up to our right, you'll notice this interesting white sculpture. It's got a person holding their finger up to their lips. That's by Spanish artist Jaime Plenza. It's called Water's Soul. It's said to be a woman in contemplative silence holding her finger to her lips. I say that's New Jersey telling New York to shut up because we are so loud over there. But you can decide what you think of that. Folks coming up on both our left and right side, you can also say port and starboard, right?
That finger,
On our port and starboard side, we've got those tan brick buildings. They're jutting out into the water.
Just let me start now. You're watching your viewing Google channel.
Those are the vents
Just let me
for the
start.
Holland Tunnel. The Holland Tunnel runs underneath the Hudson River.
Just let me start now. You're watching Google thing.
Commuters every day back and forth between New York and New Jersey.
You see that thing over there? That thunder is going on in the water. Thunder.
Traffic for over an hour.
Yeah.
In the Holland Tunnel. But I do
Yep.
not recommend that experience.
Yeah, that thunder is going on outside.
We're
Yeah,
letting
done it.
folks today that we don't need to pay that toll as we cross the Holland Tunnel.
They had a thunder. So, yeah, you're passing under the water. I love them. That is Statue of Liberty.
Folks, for my folks on the left side, hold on, folks. That's called getting winked. That's a classic experience at the New York Harbor. So I'm so glad it happened to you today. So just hold on tight. Folks, many of you will have noticed on our left that we've got this big skyscraper up on our left. You can't miss it. It's the tallest one in the sky. It's got that long needle or point on top. That is One World Trade Center, also known as the Freedom Tower. It was constructed, of course, to symbolically fill the void of those twin towers that we tragically lost. So that is the World Trade Center over there. That Freedom Tower is the tallest skyscraper in the country right now. It stands at 1,776 feet. You'll notice that this design, the way the building is designed, it's got these faceted sides, kind of like a gemstone. That's got these faceted sides. Now, it's got these crazy sky-high elevators that'll bring you to the top floor.
I'm on the Hudson River. Eh?
To our right, in Jersey City,
I know, right?
that was constructed in 1924. It was one of the largest clocks in the world at the time. It stood in front of the Colgate factory. So recognize that font from your tube of toothpaste at home. Unless, of course, you use Crest toothpaste. So that's a good reminder of the New York Harbor's industrial past. This waterfront used to be totally dominated by factories, building materials next door. Of course, we still have factories, but it was not in its heyday, like in the Industrial Revolution. Today, it is owned by pharmaceutical giant Pfizer. Now, folks, you'll see on our left side, we're
Frank, when I got up here.
end of Manhattan. You'll keep seeing buildings in the distance, but those smaller buildings in the distance, that is Brooklyn. That's not Manhattan. That is the borough of Brooklyn, which has the largest population of any of the boroughs. But right here were these large buildings in our foreground, and this is the southernmost tip of Manhattan. It signifies to us that we are making our way onto the New York Harbor, the beautiful New York Harbor. As I mentioned, this is close into the Atlantic Ocean. Like any industrial waterfront city,
Just send me stars, send me stars. I'm giving you good views. I'm giving you some good views. You see it? On the Hudson River. Just send me some stars, man. Send me some stars. See it? We're coming up to this wonderful, iconic Statue of Liberty.
Oysters back in the New York Harbor. This water used to be naturally rich in them. The reason for this is oysters act as natural water filters. And the project's been really successful. The harbor's cleaned up, and we've seen marine life return. We've seen whales, dolphins, I saw dolphins last summer on the harbor jumping around. It was amazing. It was magical. So keep your eyes peeled, folks. You might be the lucky ones today. To our right, you're passing Liberty State Park. That's part of New Jersey. To our left, hold on, everybody. To our left, up in the distance, you can see, you can see the Staten Island Ferry. That's that big old piece of orange metal there. The Staten Island Ferry is an important piece of New York's public transportation. It takes people between Manhattan and Staten Island, the forgotten borough. They say. Just kidding. Staten Island's very important. And that ferry takes people back and forth. Leaving Manhattan behind, as I mentioned, to our left. Also further to our left, we've got Brooklyn. Up in front of us, I told you we'd see 3 boroughs of the 5 today. Up in front of us, we've got Staten Island. You can see that Verrazano Bridge that connects New Jersey and Staten Island. Look, we're passing this amazing Ellis Island. landmark and museum. You can take a ferry to the island and check it out. It's very beautiful.
What's up, man?
Once
Yo, send me
upon a
some
time,
stars.
it's
Send me
called
some
Little
stars.
Oyster Island, and
See ya, enjoying?
New York wealthy elite used to have clam bakes and barbecues on
I'm
the
here on
island.
my little
In the
vacation.
1700s and the 1800s, they actually used
Me and
that
the family.
island as a prison for pirates. Yes, there were pirates on the New York Harbor. We're right next to the Atlantic
As you
Ocean.
see,
Even the East River
in the back.
is coming into view now. It's on the other side of Manhattan. You can see that Brooklyn Bridge, which I'll tell you a little more about.
Yep.
The East River is its own local pirates. This was once a major shipping and port city, so there was a lot of goods to be got it.
Go ahead, Chief. Why you say wetty? Why you say wetty? I'm here in New York, man. I'm in New York. Enjoying myself. You go too? Oh man, I want a vacation, man. As you can see, you see here? Let me show you my face, Tigoto. You see me? Family in the background. You see there? After you work, you just gotta take some little time off and cool yourself. You know. And here's the Statue of Liberty. The wonderful, iconic Statue of Liberty. This is it, folks. As you can see, we are here at the Statue of Liberty. Brother, you take a picture? Take a picture for me, may you keep it?
Well, coming up on our right, of course, this beautiful Statue of Liberty. Don't worry, folks, we're going to get right in front of that statue. No matter what side of the boat you're on, you're going to see it because we're going to stop there for a few minutes. Everyone's going to get a fabulous photo on the right side and a fabulous view. Then we're going to turn around to the left side, get that same beautiful opportunity. So that beautiful Statue of Liberty is formally entitled Liberty Enlightening the World. She was a gift from the French to the United States in 1886, officially dedicated on October 28th, 1886.
Wow. You see it? Yeah? So those that won't go on the island until you pay extra money. Yeah. You can pay extra money to go there.
So go in here.
Yeah, you go in here, turn around. That whole thing can turn.
Oh wow.
You can go inside.
That Statue of Liberty, I mentioned she was a gift.
But you gotta
from
set up
France to the United
way
States.
ahead.
There was two main people who worked on her. There was an architect named Alexander Gustave Eiffel. You might recognize his name. He was the architect of the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. He made her steel skeleton, so to speak. Above that steel framework, a sculptor named Frederic Auguste Bartholdi created the copper statue. Now that copper statue, this Lady Liberty here used to be a brownish color, reddish brown color, like a copper penny. Over the years, due to a process called oxidation, it's a chemical reaction between copper and salt water and oxygen, she turned green. Now that iconic green Not only does that green, you can call it a patina. If you've ever had a gold penny that turned green,
The
it's
sun,
same
folks, the
reaction.
sun
So
is
that
shining.
patina doesn't just help give her that iconic color that we know her for. It also protects her. So because of her healthy green patina, Lady Liberty's skin only eroded by 5% in her first 100 years. So I hope that when I'm 100 years old, my skin has only eroded 5% and I look that beautiful.
But you know my
You'll
next
actually
for this
notice
thing?
that there's dark streaks on her face and the front of her robes. They actually tried to clean that patina off a while back with baking soda. It didn't go so well. So she's got some schmutz, some dirt on her.
Yeah, you'll be able to go on outside so you can go there.
But she's still beautiful. She stands at 304 feet tall on Liberty Island. Now, Liberty Island was chosen for its prominence in the New York harbor. Any ships coming into the harbor, and of course, at the time there were no commercial airplanes. If you came overseas, if you came internationally, you came by ship. And we didn't have fancy, nice cruise ships then, right? There were none of those modern amenities. It was crowded, it was cramped, there were no hot showers, there were no hot tubs, no pools, no hot bars, salad bars, you name it, right? It was cramped and difficult travel by ship. And it took months and months, and you probably can't
But you took a good picture, eh?
there were photographs, but they were very rare back then, so you probably had never seen a photo of New York. You come after all those months, and the first thing you see as you enter the New York Harbor is this beautiful statue, this goddess of hope. And I think that's very beautiful to imagine.
Go
I like to
around.
imagine what that was like for people.
So that means go around it and go
rich
back.
with symbolism. She's got that golden torch in her hand, symbolizing enlightenment. In her left hand, she has a tablet.
Yeah.
It's not an iPad. It's not a Kindle. It's not an iPhone. It is a book of law. It says on it in Roman numerals, July 4th, 1776. That's America's birthday. She's got this crown. You'll notice those 7 spikes on her crown. They're supposed to be rays, like rays of the sun. And they're said to be shedding light on the 7 continents and the 7 seas. At her feet, she's got broken shackles.
So you know you can get a
Slavery
view.
had recently been abolished, and that is what that alludes to. It's celebrating kind of newly achieved. And you'll notice she's striding forward. She's striding forward and breaking those chains at her
Go
feet.
around the other side, go away. No!
And she's
Go
also
away.
based off of the
Take your
Roman
time.
goddess Libertas. However, they also say that the sculptor Bartoldi, who created the copper statue, was strongly
Just sit right here.
influenced by
Come
his
from here.
mother when he made that sculpture. They say that her face looks a lot like the sculptor's mother. So think about that. Inside the lower pedestal
That thing around
of
with
the
the picture.
statue is a poem by Emma Lazarus. I'm going to read you just a part of it, not the whole thing.
You do this.
The poem goes, it's called The New Colossus. It reads, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. So that was written in 1883 by poet Emma Lazarus.
It's sun. Okay, folks. Yeah, trap is out there. I tell you, you shouldn't can trap is out there. I said it well.
Also, folks, take this
Vision.
opportunity to glance around the whole New York Harbor.
Vision.
Check out
Vision.
that view
The
of
two-
Manhattan from here. It's straight
They all
in front
each
of
other.
us. I
Take
think
a
that's
picture.
a fabulous view. You can only get that view from being on the New York Harbor.
Now we're going back. Let me go get my wallet.
Also, folks, as we head back towards the Hudson River, I want you to take a glance in front of you and see that bridge, that Brooklyn Bridge. It's so iconic. It's very famous. So that was finished in 1883. It was done by a German immigrant named John Augustus Roebling. He actually died during the construction of the project due to a complication that arose from building it. He got what's called the bends. It's something that happens to divers a lot, something that happens when you are in water. And he passed the project on to his wife and son. Now, the Brooklyn Bridge, when it was finished, was a very important bridge. This is because not only was it the longest suspension bridge in the world, not only was it the first steel suspension bridge in the world, it merged two different cities. It was like a political move, right? Infrastructural political move. At the time, Brooklyn, which is on the right side when you're looking at it from our point of view, Brooklyn was its own city, and New York was a separate city. So that helped lead to the consolidation of the greater New York City that we know today. At the time, Brooklyn was very industrial, and it was just factories and farmland, and people didn't really live there. In Manhattan, there was also a lot of factories, but Manhattan is where people live. That bridge really helped create that unified city, and people started moving to Brooklyn. To our right, folks, we've got Governor's Island. You can tell Governor's Island by those white tents on it. Those are glamping tents. For anyone who knows what glamping is, it's like camping, but fancy and expensive. They're actually on a part of the island that wasn't originally there. Governor's Island was much smaller. They added a lot by way of landfill. That landfill
So this is the Twin Tower,
from the excavation of the
Twin
subway
Tower?
system, the tunnels in the New York City subway system. The landfill
That's the
that they
Twin Tower.
took out, that rubble, was used
Folks,
to
y'all send me
create
stocks,
another
man. Or
part of
y'all
the
can
island.
subscribe to my YouTube channel.
But
Because this thing, I'm going to put it on YouTube. At
At
least. This is some of my bucket list. It's off it. As you can see, folks, when you work, you take your little vacation, come out, enjoy yourself, have a little fun. And I'm so happy. My daughter graduated yesterday, and today I'm on the Elsie River, chilling on the Elsie River. Sunday was Father's Day. Look, man, this 2024 is just a joy for me, man. I'm just happy, just a joy, just a joy. I'm just relieved. I'm just relieved. Sometimes you just gotta make yourself happy, you know. Make yourself happy. Go out, chill, have fun, enjoy yourself.
Cannon on the roof. So they fired cannonballs at British ships passing by during the Revolutionary War. When the Civil War came around, they used the island as a training camp for troops. None of the battles in the Civil
We're talking about those places over there.
the Civil War actually made it up north to New York, but they used that island as a training camp for the troops during that time. Later, the island became the largest Coast Guard base in the country. About 4,000 Coast Guard and their families lived in a little offshoot community on the island. Today, it's like a park. You can take a ferry from Lower Manhattan and escape the hustle and bustle of city life. It's a lot of fun. we head back up the Hudson River, to our right you'll see this lowest part of Manhattan, the southernmost part of Manhattan. This neighborhood is Battery Park City. Now I mentioned Governor's Island is largely built on landfill, so it's Battery Park. Originally, it's named after the artillery battery, right? Military battery. There's one fortress, and it was at the end of a long walkway that just extended into the water. So it was almost like a little island coming off of Manhattan. They added a lot of that neighborhood by way of landfill, including when they were constructing the original Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. When they were digging out the foundation of those buildings, all that rubble that came from the foundation was used to create part of Battery Park. You'll notice also to our right on Manhattan that there's a lot of construction going on. They are building a 10-foot seawall all around Manhattan. I recently learned this. I think they just started. I don't know how long that will take or how much money, but let's assume it will take a lot of time and money to build that 10-foot seawall all around Manhattan. This is because, of course, we're a coastal city, right? So when hurricanes hit and stuff like that, the water rises and those buildings right up on the shore are vulnerable to damage. So that seawall is a good thing, although it will change the look of the waterfront, which I'm a little sad about, but it is a good protective thing that will protect Manhattan's buildings.
Yeah. I own no copyrights to any music playing in the back, Facebook.
Folks, notice on the right side, on the Manhattan side,
I own no
all
copyrights.
those trees along the waterfront. So this is all part of Hudson River
Still
Park.
chilling.
Hudson River Park stretches
I own
the
no
whole
copyrights,
western
folks.
perimeter of Manhattan. Of course, the piers are always there, but
Yep.
so, just for example,
here.
I am from New York City. I'm in my 30s. When I was a little kid, there was none of that beautiful greenery there, right? It was all just concrete. You know, maybe if you were lucky, you'd see a bench every once in a while and a trash can. But they really made this into a beautiful park within the past 20, 25 years. They added these
World
trees,
Trade
they have
Center.
green fields, basketball courts, tennis courts, dog parks.
We are building all that people.
Bike lanes, all sorts of good stuff. And it's
Wow.
really changed the experience of walking along the
After
Hudson River.
It got hit.
You'll notice also to our
See how
right
it was
this
built fast?
dome-shaped dark glass building. That is Brookfield Place. It's an upscale mall. It sits at the base of the Freedom Tower. Right in front of it is this marina, North Cove Marina, one of the most expensive in the country. You'll notice it only holds a few boats. I can't tell you how expensive it is per square foot in that marina. Former President John F. Kennedy, famous President JFK, kept his private yacht there. Check out that glass structure to our right with the zigzag roof. Another thing that's not so glamorous but very important. I mentioned New York City's public transportation, right? We are a city that really relies on public transportation. Some cities have subways and buses, but not a lot of people take them necessarily, or they don't run that much. We rely on our subways and buses. And the NYC ferries have really changed the game because they will zip you across the water much more quickly sometimes than it would take by subway to get from borough to borough. Folks, to our right, Battery Park fades away, and we are passing by the neighborhood of Tribeca. Now, us New Yorkers are always in a rush, so we don't have time to say triangle below Canal Street. We only have time to say Tribeca. We don't have time to say south of Houston. We have time to say Soho. So there's a bunch of neighborhoods like that. Picture just a bunch of other words cut up and smushed together. So that is Tribeca. Hold on tight, folks. Tribeca once had a lot of cotton and textile factories. It also had these buildings, these factories that acted almost as like giant refrigerators. They would
I'm
pump
tired right now.
cold water from the Hudson River.
No, I want my phone to drop. I want to stay clear so it don't drop. So you don't use your phone now to take a picture.
Folks, to our left, you're going to notice this cluster of dark glass skyscrapers. Among them, you'll see this much smaller building, much shorter building in the middle. It sort of looks like a honeycomb or pine cone or something. That is the vessel. It's over 150